said, I'm not saying this to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you, Miss Jackson. I'm not saying this to you because I'm angry at you. I'm saying it to you because I don't know if you have anybody in your life to sit you down and say, you don't do that. You don't do that.
And it might sound harsh to some, but in all honesty, when you see this type of energy, this type of passion coming out of a woman or a man, that's real love. You're not going to get that from a classmate, a coworker, or somebody else that's trying to feed you lies. And these women love running away from the truth, the cold hard truth that's getting thrown in their direction, that they want to run towards any little goofy ass dude that'll pitch them some lies just to get some ass. Then the cycle continues. You jump from man to man, different energy, different lies, different dick. And then you feel like you could fill the void from love that you never got at home. You don't feel acceptable. You don't feel validated. You feel less than. And a lot of women feel like that. And then a lot of dudes perpetuate the cycle, hawking in on these women like they're fucking vultures, taking advantage of them. Then you land into a situation like this where a beta male basically slips up with a chick that's fast for all of the wrong reasons. Like I said, we don't know if individuals have that hard aunt, that tough uncle, if you don't have a father or mother figure in your life, people that will keep it real with you. Because let's be honest, girls like this that's running fast around don't even have the mean girls in school, in work, or wherever it is that will shame you for being a thought. Women are encouraging thought behavior because they feel like if you jump around from different man to man, you got the possibility of securing the bag along the way. Yeah, all right.
Did you grow up with your dad in your life?
No. He denied me too. And it hurts. It hurts.
I understand.
I don't want my son to grow up like that without his dad in the picture because I know how it feels and I have my daddy issues. And growing up is hard.
I understand what you're saying. The way you feel about that, your actions are a reflection of the fact that you don't feel worthy. But that's not the way we go about it, baby. Because now you see what has transpired has led you to repeat the cycle. And that's what we're gonna break today. Somehow, some way. So, Mom, I wanna ask you, you say you know who Maverick's biological father is.
Well, Your Honor, I was actually how the situation went about. I was in her phone one day, and I scrolled down. I was on Snapchat basically, and I had seen the dude, and I said he looked just like my son. I'm like, what? Like,
Your Honor, he sent me that picture, and immediately, just in all honesty.
So many women with the daddy issues. Of course, everybody's going to have the issues when their father is not in the picture. But with the woman, they want to search for the love. They want to search for the security that they never had growing up because they feel unworthy, like she mentioned. And now you're trying to feel worthy by bouncing off of a man that's going to accept you for all of the shit that you're dealing with. Meanwhile, you should have somebody that you need to talk to so that you can heal yourself, feel more secure in yourself, so you're not. We all have insecurities, but you got to minimalize that. You got to have some type of confidence, some type of self-worth, because you wouldn't be jumping around like this. Fuck all of that talking about sexually fluid and all of that fuckery. That's doing nothing but wearing you out, wearing your walls down, wearing your worth down. Your stock is going to drop to where you're going to only be viewed as some piece of ass in the workplace, and you don't want to get viewed like that. And then you're going to bring that cycle down to your dad, to your son, to where he's not going to have the father in the picture because the dudes are not going to want to be there because they don't want to have a baby with you because they know that you're nothing. They know that you're conducting yourself as nothing but a piece, as nothing but a slide off.
I was like, that's not your son. Immediately, because this made me think twice.
And Mom, once you got that picture,
Once I
you
got-
believe
Oh, yeah.
this other
For
man
sure.
is the father.
For sure.
Well, you submitted the messages you saw,
See, look.
and this is between Ms. Jackson and the man you believe is the father. It says, I need some blank. That's what Ms. Jackson says.
Sheesh. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. So you need some eggplant, this, that, and the third. And he said, baby, you can come my way. But first off, this is what happens when you got social media. So many options, so many ways that you can communicate with the opposite sex. It's not even funny. To where dudes feel so insecure, quote unquote, to where they feel overprotective, quote unquote. All of these things they throw over you to when you feel in doubt about the chick you dealing with. But dudes already know what they're walking into with females, especially in the workplace, bruh. Come on. Damn, look at this. Miss Jackson just coming out, and these girls are just so, they're just so straight up with it. I need some. Boom. Middle of the day, 4:30. I need some. She said, baby, you can come. She said, hell yeah. Oh my goodness.
Responds, blank, you can come this way, babe. And then Ms. Jackson responds, blank, hell yeah.
So, Your Honor, he resembles this man.
And
In my
so
eyes.
you think this other man is...
That's Mr. Green's baby, man. Stop the
Maverick's biological
Could possibly
father.
be.
Possibly.
Well, this other man is here, and I want to hear from him. Jerome, will you please escort the other gentleman into the courtroom?
Oh, shit, I wasn't expecting this.
Gonna go right up here. Stay to the left. Let's see. Right up here.
Mr. Green, thank you for joining us today.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask you, what's your relationship with Ms. Jackson?
We met through a friend, and then we started talking through social media.
All right, so was Ms. Jackson interested in a sexual relationship with you?
Yes, Your Honor, she was trying to have sex.
So do you believe you are Maverick's biological father?
No, I don't. I just came here to prove that I'm not.
So each of the young men have submitted their baby photos, and when you align them with Maverick's,
I mean, that's Mr. Green baby, man. Both of them look like little niggas. Yo. Oh my goodness.
there's Mr. Bosley as a baby, there's Maverick in the middle, and then Mr. Green as a baby.
I just want to know. That's all I'm really. It's a kid on the line, and no disrespect to you. That's why I called you up that day. You know.
It's not a kid,
I
it's
just
a child.
just want to know.
And at this point, what are you hoping for, Mr. Bosley? Do you hope Maverick is your son?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
If he minds, then we can move on. But if he's not mine, I'm gone. It's just simple.
What are your hopes, Miss Jackson? What are you hoping for? I know you want to break the cycle for your beautiful son.
I want him to step up. Walking in the house and going back out, that's not enough time. Because it feels like that's what happened to me.
Your Honor, if I can just interject. My son, I love him. However, he's wrong in this too. Because you can't just keep running around making babies and not doing what you're supposed to be doing for them. Period. I told Pearl when I saw that picture, I felt like, okay, this is not my son's baby. So we've had a conversation. Even if it's not his baby, I'm still going to extend the olive branch to her.
Well, the olive branch has been extended and accepted because your son signed the birth certificate.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I even asked him, did he want to sign the birth certificate?
She didn't ask me.
Yes,
that.
I did.
Why
Still
did you
remember.
sign it?
Same way he's
Yes. Why would you sign it?
sitting
was
out
caught
there
up in
looking
my-
out the window
What you-
while she was sitting in the car with another man. And the same reason why she came back in and said she had had oral sex with another guy
I
and he
signed it
still
because I
moved
felt
in.
like he was
and the
mine.
same reason why
That's
he
it.
looked at
And-
them messages and is still in here. It's the same reason why.
Beta. Look at Senora laughing at this dude. This dude is a chump. That's exactly why she laughing, cause he is. All of this shit, and you was probably trying to change her. You cannot change her when she's showing you exactly who she is. They have all of these sayings for a reason. The sayings have been circulated for years for a reason. Can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Beta males. Simpletons like this dude. Going through messages. You're looking through the binds like a fucking peeping Tom to see who she's in the car with. All of these messages and you're still there. You moving in with her. Why? Because she's giving you some nice quote unquote oral sex. And you can't get that from no other female. So many dudes go through this bullshit. And then not even on this tip to where you even get a chick pregnant, to where the chick is just driving you fucking crazy. And that's just the only piece of ass you're getting. So you feel like you got to go through with it. You got to be the good guy.
Jerome, I'm ready for the results. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Bosley versus Jackson, pertaining to whether Mr. Bosley or Mr. Green is the father of 3-month-old Maverick Bosley, it has been determined by this court. The biological father is Mr. Bosley.
That nigga about to cry. Yo, all jokes aside, when you want to be swimming in a woman and you are well aware that other dudes have been going in there with no swimming cap on, you have nobody to blame but yourself. To where you have the baby coming out with a different complexion, different features, because there's different DNA swimming inside of those walls. To where you're going to have different characteristics, to where you're going to be like, this little nigga not even like me. You have nobody to blame but yourself. Now, dudes just got to be a man, step up to the plate, because we cannot perpetuate the cycle of babies growing up with no fathers. We have to try to establish and lay the grounds and try to be examples, try to set examples for brothers to understand that we cannot just be slapping any and everything down and running away with no responsibilities like we're a bunch of baby boys out here. But my man right here looks like he's ready to cry because he has a baby with a quote unquote hoe. It is what it is. Maybe she can reform. There's all we got is time.
That is your son,
Okay.
your biological son.
Well, it's off my chest. That's all I came here for. That's all I wanted. I wanted him to be mine, so that's all we got. What we came here for.
I'm happy.
I'm happy too, man, because everybody found the answers that they were looking for. And like I said, when you have multiple dudes swimming inside of the same woman, the baby is not going to be coming out looking exactly like you. Like I said, he's ready to break down and cry, but that's what you got to do. That's what you're going to have to deal with when you don't want to use protection. We get it. Sex is amazing without the cap on, but if you're not trying to have a baby with the slide off that's getting it in with different dudes in the workplace, social media, this, that, and the third, put a cap on it. It's enough of that, though. I'm out.